Justin Jefferson, boy, did he get paid yesterday. 4 years, $130 million. So, Jason, what is that? What do we do with Brandon Aiyuk? I mean, he's not worth that much.
I thought he was on fire.
He is on fire,
Aiyuk.
but Aiyuk is not worth that much. I love him. He ain't Justin Jefferson, or is he Justin Jefferson? And he's just surrounded by Christian McCaffrey and Debo and George Kittle. Would that be his argument?
Is that a fair? I mean, his camp should say that, right? I mean, how do we know if you put Aiyuk on the, let's say the Twins on the Vikings? How would he do? Would he have the same kind of numbers? Is he not the same guy? I mean, that's a really tough one to do because obviously I no way, shape, or form would diminish Jefferson because that guy's gifted, but it makes you wonder if Aiyuk's kind of the dude on a team where he has to do it. Could he?
That's the thing, is kind of to your point. What does Justin Jefferson do on this version of the 49ers? Because I don't think
right.
And again, all loved it. I think Justin Jefferson is the best receiver in the league, but he ain't gonna put those numbers up on the Niners. Not with you got a lot of mouths to feed, man, on the Niners.
Maybe not the numbers, but then you also go like, I look at McCaffrey as a good example. Like we always thought he was a great running back, but he's like all world on the 49ers.
Yes, it's a big difference. By the way, Brandon Aiyuk and Justin Jefferson have played Ayuk's played 2 more games than Jefferson. Jefferson's got him pretty much in every category, of course, but let's look a little deeper. Touchdowns, Jefferson has 30, Aiyuk has 25.
Okay.
Yards per reception, Jefferson 15, Aiyuk 14.6. Now, here's the difference. Jefferson, 392 receptions, Aiyuk 269. Now, if you look at those average yards per catch, now all of a sudden it's a whole different thing because, well, what if Ayuk's got that kind of target? What if because, for example, how the hell do I do this? How do I do this math here? I'm going to try to do math on the air before we break. So Brandon Aiyuk has 269 receptions and 399 targets. So that is an average of 67.4% of the time. I'm doing math, Mom. 67.4% of the time when Aiyuk is thrown to, he catches the ball. Justin Jefferson has 392 catches, okay, on 576 targets. That's an even 68% of the time. So, Jason, I would just, if I'm in Ayuk's camp, I say, hold on a second. You look at the numbers all you want. Let's look at the percentages. I'm catching the ball every bit as much as Justin Jefferson when I'm targeted. It ain't my fault I'm not targeted more. And when you look at our yards per reception, I'm right. I'm 0.4 of a yard behind him. Now, those add up. I get it. That doesn't mean that Aiyuk is Justin Jefferson. But if Justin Jefferson's 4 years, 130, you telling me Ayuk's not justified in asking for 4 years, 100?
Right.
I don't think they can afford to do that, Jason.
Ooh, can they afford to lose him?
Well, that's why I think they drafted Ricky Pearson, because I think ultimately
signed Jennings.
That's right. If you look ahead and you read the tea leaves, I think if I'm the Niners, I'm like, look, Brandon, we want you. We acknowledge your value. We don't have the money to pay everybody. You can stay with us. We'll pay you as much. We will pay you a great salary, and hopefully you'll win championships. But if ultimately you decide you want to get the bag, yeah, I think there's a team out there after next season that would absolutely pony up for Brandon Aiyuk, and they'd spit out a lot of the numbers we just did.
Yeah, I think you're right.
So I have a really tough time seeing a path for Brandon Aiyuk on the 49ers past next year, unless he gives a very nice hometown discount. And if anybody can do it, it's the Niners. Just remember, one thing I keep trying to remind Niner fans, and maybe I'm overthinking it, Parag Marathe is the cap genius that has oftentimes been the guy behind the scenes that has done a lot of these very creative deals. Parag Marathe is now the chairman of Leeds United. He ain't doing this anymore. The Niners own the team, and he has been dispatched to go do that. So, very interesting couple of years here for the 49ers. By the way, very interesting Sunday for you to take your trip out west. Nice drive, beautiful weather. It's going to be much cooler out there. Put summer into full throttle with Sactown Sports. Wine Country, now the ultimate racing destination. Once again, NASCAR storming back for their